Woo-wee. As I'm sitting out here, y'all, god damn. I'm like praying to the heavens above. Thank you. Braves beat the Orioles 3-2 in 11 innings. Almost gave me a heart attack. I was pretty much in the 10th inning, about ready to do a video and just go off. Because the Braves had a 2-0 lead over the Orioles going into the 8th. Former New York Mets bum Pete Alonso hit a homer 2-1. Albies made an error in the 9th. Orioles tied it up. Or Braves second had it in the 9th. I'm a little buzzed, but tied it up. The Orioles had bases loaded, nobody out in the 11th. Or nobody out in the 10th. Nobody out. And I was like, oh man, I'm about ready to go off. And I'm sitting out here just shaking my head and everything. And then a line out double play. And then we got out of the inning. And then the Braves scored. Austin Riley, who's been struggling like crazy, but coming on the last couple of weeks. But I'm not going to retract what I said. I'm not comfortable or confident with Austin Riley at the plate at any point in time. But I'm glad he came through with a double, 3-2. Too bad we couldn't capitalize after bases loaded, 1 out. With Ozzie Albies at the plate and Olsen at the plate, I figured one more run we could have definitely have gotten. But lately the Braves kind of, press a lot. But that's what happens, I guess, when you're coming down the stretch. But still no excuse. And then the Orioles had bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th, and Kenley gets out of it or something to that extent. So I was sitting here listening to it. Braves win at 3-2, take 2 of 3. The Braves have played, I think every game they have played in the last 6 or 7 games have been 1 run. They currently hold a 6-game lead over the Phillies. So I will probably at least start to stream the Yankees and the Phillies tonight at 7:05. It's going to be on NBC. If the Yankees can somehow win, we'll be 6.5 up. Trade deadline next Monday. Hard to believe it was 2 games just a couple days ago. But I will say this, though, and I told myself I was going to say this, win or lose, the Braves have got to find a way to manufacture runs. I mean, many a times this year, especially lately, the Braves will get a runner at first, nobody out, or 1 out, and never try to run. Never try to swipe a base. You supposedly got guys who could steal, Albies, Harris, Jarvis, and you're not running. I mean, you cannot continue to rely on the home run ball or a base hit. They had first and second, nobody out in the 10th, and didn't even try. It was runner at first, I think that was Harris or whatever. Harris or Albies didn't try to run. First and second, nobody out. Didn't try to run. No sacrifice. Harris swinging away. I understand on the road you got to try to get at least 2 runs in the extra inning with that ghost runner and stuff. But, I mean, that's a problem. And I'm very concerned by that. I need to see the Braves be more aggressive. When we got Hefner from the Mets, the first base coach, I was told and under the impression that we were going to be running more. I think the Braves have to be one of the worst fucking teams on stolen bases. Comment below. I haven't looked at the stats yet, but I would bet I think the Braves are one of the worst teams, if not near the bottom, in stolen bases. It's just, Bad Dog talks about the Yankees all the time, relying on the 3-run homer. That's what the Braves do. You got to force the issue. Yes, you may get thrown out sometimes, but in a close game, you never know. You might steal the base. You might throw the ball into center field, and you can get to third base with nobody out. You have got to be more aggressive at first base. I know we had problems early in the year being picked off, but I don't see that anymore. But that right there might have an issue with why we don't try to run. I don't know, but Braves do win, take 2 of 3. Every game in this series was 1-run game. Every game in the Padres series, except for 1, was 1-run game. At least to my knowledge, the last 5 Braves wins have been by 1 run. I could be wrong. It may be more, but I know it's at least 5. But I can relieve and exhale. Braves win it 3-2 in 11 over the Orioles. Take 2 of 3. Trade deadline coming up. I'm really excited about it. And we got to go all in, man. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I should be streaming the game tonight between the Yankees and the Phillies. Hopefully the Yankees can sweep and making a 6.5 game lead. And then we can focus on the New York, sorry, pitiful, pathetic, putrid Mets. I'll see you in the next one.